Hi everybody, welcome back to Chuzgapa Engineering, and we're back with another video on 2D sketching with Creo Parametric. In this video, as always, we're going to be drawing something like this from a technical drawing, which is over here. So yeah, before we move on with the video, I would highly appreciate if you could like this video and subscribe to the channel as well. We recently hit 100 subscribers, so thank you all of you guys. And if you're not part of the channel, consider subscribing to this channel because I'm putting a new video pretty much every day. So yeah, without any further ado, and yeah, one more thing. So this drawing, you can find this drawing in a link in the description below. That will take you to a Google Drive. So if you want to practice it on your own, you can consider downloading it as well. So without any further ado, this is what we're making, and I'm gonna teach you step by step how to make that. So I will close this off, and I'm gonna close this window as well. So before you after you open Creo Parametric, you're gonna see this screen. Just go over here to new, and then select part. You can name this part anything. I'll just name it part 1. Okay. So I'm gonna turn the planes on. So after you open a new file, this is the screen that you'll be looking at. So over here you can see 3 planes, which are named over here: right, top, and front. So before you start sketching, you're gonna choose a plane that you will be working on. So in this case, I will be choosing the top plane. You can either choose it from here by selecting the plane's name, or you can directly select it from here as well. So in our case, I'm gonna select the top plane, and once it is selected, it's gonna be highlighted green. So once it's highlighted, you're gonna go over here and click the sketch button to enter the sketching mode. So now you can see the planes are still there. So now in this case, when we're sketching, what we need to see is we need to look at the plane from the top view. A normal view. So to do that, to get the normal view, I'm gonna go over here and click the sketch view icon, so which is gonna give it a perpendicular view from the top. I don't need to see this plane, so I'm gonna go over here and uncheck the plane display option to take it away, because it's gonna get jumbled as we progress with the video, with the drawing. So coming back to the drawing, I always mention in my videos to always look for symmetries in the drawings when you're about to draw. So in this case, we can see that there's a lot of symmetries that are in play. So what that means is that I don't have to draw the whole thing manually. What I can do is I can draw a part of the drawing, and by using the mirror and mirror command and the symmetries of the drawing, I can generate the whole thing from just one part. So over here you can see that this is the vertical axis, this is the horizontal axis, and this is an axis at 30 degrees. So what you can see is that I just need to make this bit of the drawing, and then I can use the mirror command in the end, and I will be able to generate the whole sketch from just one part of it. You'll see what I mean by that in a bit. So yeah, so the first thing I'm going to be doing is that I will be making this 30 degrees axis, and I'll be making these 2 circles, basically all of the circles that you can see over here. So we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5 circles. So 2 of them are going to be solid circles, but the rest of them, the 3 of them, they're going to be construction circles because they'll help us in creating the drawing. So the innermost circle has a diameter of 25 millimeters. The outer one has a diameter of 45. So I will make that now. Selecting the circle command, I'll make 2 circles like this and like that. So now I need to turn the dimensions on so I can see them. So the inner circle was a diameter of 25. So I'm going to double click it and make it 25. I'll quickly turn on my mouse thing so that you can see my mouse properly. Perfect. So, and the outer one was 45.0. So now you can see that I've changed these dimensions, but what I can also do is I can accidentally click and grab it, and it's going to change the diameter of it as well. So in order to avoid that problem, what I can do is I can log these commands. So left click a dimension, and then go over here to toggle lock on the dimension, and I'm going to do the same thing for it as well. So if I try and drag it now, it's not going to change its dimension or size. Now the next thing I will be doing is I will be making a construction axis at an angle of 30 degrees. So I'm going to select this. So at the moment it's referencing it from this axis, so we need this reference from here. So I'm going to, by holding control, I'm going to select this axis and this, and I will go over here to select the dimension, angular dimension. Still giving me over here, so yeah, it doesn't. Okay, I think it was better if I can reference it from here. Oops, so I will delete the other one. Yeah, so this is a 90-degree angle, obviously, because we know that these two are perpendicular to each other, and then 90 plus 30 is going to give us 120.0. Again, I will lock this dimension as well so that it cannot be changed, and this dimension is irrelevant, so you don't really have to worry about it. Okay, so the next thing I will be making are these circles, construction circles. So the diameter of this one is 77, this one is 73, and this one is 93. 77, 73, and 93. Sorry, 77 diameter. This is the radius, and this is the radius as well. So 77 diameter initially. So to turn the construction mode on or off, we select this button. So at the moment it's unselected. If I select this and then I make a circle, it's gonna create a construction circle. So why is it not selecting? So this will be diameter. So at the moment it's showing me a radial dimension. We need a diameter one. So after clicking it, you go over here and convert it into a diameter. And this one was, I believe, 77 millimeters. I will lock it. Now you've got this circle, which has a radius of 73 millimeters, and I'm sorry, and this radius of 93. So 73 and 93 radius. I'll make two more circles like this. So this is 73, 73.0. I will lock it as well. And this is 93. Lock it again. Perfect. So, oops, sorry. So, yeah, this happens if you tilt your sketching view. Initially, as I mentioned, click on this sketch view option, which is going to give you a perpendicular view of the sketching plane. So now the next thing I will be making is this feature. It is 13. This gap is 13 millimeter across, with an arc over here. So what this 13 millimeter means, that it's also the diameter of this circular arc as well. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to make a circle over here, and then I'm going to create this line. Same thing I'm going to be doing over here as well. But I think even now I don't need to create make another feature over here. I can literally create an axis of 30 millimeters over here, so I can mirror it on the other side as well. I'll show you how. So I'll make another construction line like this. Okay, let's make it end over here. So, and this has to be referenced from here, and it has to be 120.0. So this is 90 plus 30, same thing over here. So I will lock it now. Let's bring it over here. Perfect. Yes, let's delete this part. It's annoying me. Let's make it coincident over here. Delete. Perfect. Now it looks more cleaner. Okay, so we've got this. Yeah. So I'm gonna make a circle over here, and the diameter of this circular arc is 13.0, and I will lock it. Now I need to make a line over here, which is gonna be perpendicular to this point, and it will be ending over here. So I need to make sure to make a random line first and without any constraints, otherwise, yeah. So I can select this and this by holding control, and I will make it perpendicular. and I will delete the rest of the sections like this. And obviously I'm gonna also delete these bits as well because we don't really need them, and everything on this side as well. And yeah, and yeah, the next thing I need to make is these features. So you can see that this is also part of this outer circle of radius 73. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to use a center and ends arc and make a small arc over here like this. And yeah, so that will make a part of this feature that we've got over here, and then a radius, an arc of radius 32, which is centered at this point. Yeah. So I'll make a circle of, okay, was it radius or diameter? Yeah, radius of 32. I will click it, change it to radius. Sorry, there's something wrong with my mouse. I don't know what's. Come on. .0, and I will lock this. Yeah, so we've got the R circle, so I'll just quickly delete everything, all the parts that we don't need. And perfect. So now you can see that I only need this bit to make the whole drawing. I think that should be it. Yeah, so what I'm gonna do now is okay, no, sorry, I forgot to add a different constraint. I'm going to delete this constraint which made this line perpendicular to this circle. Instead of that, I need to make it parallel to this line. So I will click it and delete this bit, this constraint, and I'll make these two parallel. Yeah, now it looks more cleaner. Perfect. I will turn the constraints off, and I will select all these parts, and I will mirror it across over here like this. We can also select these bits by holding control and mirror them across like this, and then select them again. Sorry, we don't need to select all of them, so just this part, and then mirror it across. So I'm going to unselect all the dimensions and then mirror it across this axis as well, like this. Like this. Sorry, it's taking a lot more steps than I thought it would. So yeah, and I will mirror this across on this as well, and then mirror it across over here. It's taking a lot more steps than I thought it would. And finally mirror the rest of it across like this. We'll delete this bit that we don't need, and I will turn all the dimensions off like this, and you can see that our drawing is ready. Oops. So yeah, hope you enjoyed this drawing. So that's the power of using symmetries and mirror commands. So obviously, as you saw, that it doesn't take a lot of your time, and it's easier and more efficient way of drawing sketches that are more symmetrical in nature. So if you like the video, make sure to subscribe to this channel and leave any comments as feedback in the comment section below, because I definitely read all of your comments. And that's all for today, and I'll catch you in the next one.